So, finally, there's content in this game. Not really content that I'm all that interested in though. So I thought I'd use this as an excuse to just kind of yap. We love yapping, right? Maybe I yap too much, but I'm gonna yap. But yeah, there's a Rainbow Dreggodyne Event, Rainbow Kegos, Colored Kego, I don't know. All I know is I don't really care. I mean, happy Pride Month, I do care very much about that. But, you know, anyway, as always, gotta check. That's the wrong tab. Did Twilight get updated? No, it did not. But I am hearing that apparently, I don't know if the entire line got updated, but I know Luminami got updated. Okay, so it's definitely not the entire line. I think the sprite's been updated. I honestly cannot tell. Can I please get the model loaded in? There we go. Oh, wow. I didn't actually get a good look at the model. I saw like a little bit of it. Wow, look at him. He's all modern now. And looks lively. Wow. Okay, so clearly they are not afraid to do pretty noticeable like redesigns and cleanups of even the starters. So that's good to know, because I've said it plenty of times, but if there is anything that needs a remodel, not a remodel, a full-blown redesign, it is Embit. This thing, this 2012 bootleg Pokemon model thing, we need this thing to be updated. I'm sure it will. Whenever, you know, that's the thing. I don't know if it's going to be Route 9. I don't know if it's going to be the reworked old routes, because I feel like it would make more sense to be there, but also we've been seeing all these remodels now. You know, we've had the updated Zulong for so long, thanks to the arcade. And now we've got Luminami, and we've also seen Tatab's Final Evo been updated as well. And then, of course, we have seen some of the first stages in that one artwork. So I know we'll probably see those in Route 9 update, I would assume. I think that would make sense. But yeah, unironically, this change to Luminami has actually made it top 3 starters in my personal opinion. I love this guy. This guy looks awesome. I've already been yapping for 4.5 minutes and I haven't even touched the event yet. Was there always water clipping through the grass here? Anyway, I think I saw it I mean, there's the Rainbow Luminami. You know, it's the like half rainbow thing or whatever. Oh, there's a rainbow frame too. Okay, so I need like 240 eggs. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, there's a code. Well, there we go. RainbowEgg gives you some boost tokens and 100 eggs. So now I suddenly need a lot less eggs to hunt for. Pretty much got all the eggs that I need. At least for just like one of each thing. I'll probably get more off camera. Alright, time to buy a bunch of random stuff. Anyway, that's basically everything. I don't know, there's probably more if you do the raids. I cannot be bothered. Yeah, definitely like the Rainbow Luminami. I mean, just the Luminami model in general. I do kind of wish it still had like the texture that the normal form has. Maybe there's complications with the gradient and whatnot and it doesn't work, but it's got this really nice pattern on there that's just kind of completely removed on the rainbow one. So the rainbow one ends up looking, I mean, the rainbows tend to always look a little goofy, but this one just really looks worse because it's lost the entire like texture and pattern. I don't know, who cares. And then there's Rainbow Kego. You know, adopted at Luminami Park. Adopted at Jolly Village. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I can check out the frame. You know, that's a nice frame. I actually quite like that. Funnily enough, it goes well with the Kego background that we had. But you know me, I love eggs, so I'm gonna make my entire thing stay as eggs. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it was a pretty simple event. Obviously not going to expect anything crazy when full focus is on Route 9. This was just something that they wanted to put together to give the people something to do. And also probably get the second programmer a little bit of some experience or whatever. Now Luminami, I think they were literally saying, I don't think that one's going to end up coming back, like, because I'm pretty sure they were saying that. I don't think we're going to get like a simple Luminami event, because that's supposed to be a big celebration of the community, and it would be really funny to just drop like a really bare bones event for that. So, you know, at least we got something. But anyway, now on to the yapping portion of this video, where I just yap about Loomian Legacy and whatnot. I do still think Route 9 has the potential to come out this summer, because that's going to be like, you know, you got this month You got next month, and then you got August. You know, like, we've got time. It could still happen in the summer. I don't think it's going to happen this month, though. Mainly considering we got an event, so I don't think that's going to happen. Even if, yes, Route 9 didn't really get any progress halted, although you could say it did because the second programmer worked on this when they could have been working on Route 9, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Again, this was probably like a test for the programmer or something, you know, experience. I do definitely think it could come out still kind of soon. I don't know. I think it's going to come out this year at the very least. I would be genuinely shocked if it gets delayed again for another year and we're going to get this in 2020. I don't think it's going to happen, but who knows. I do have like some videos planned whenever that update does come out. Even just when Route 9 gets announced, like we finally get a release date for it. I mentioned this in a community post, and I might repeat myself with some of these things I'm yapping about, but I want to make just like a big old video going over everything that's been announced about Route 9, everything we know about it, theories, and some of my own theories as well, just to kind of put everything in one neat little package, because, you know, it's been years, so you kind of forget about everything that's been announced, so just having everything right there, you know, why not? And also just something to make a video on, because now that I actually make money off of this channel, even if it's only like $1 per video or something, basically. Well, I mean, it is more than that. I'm gonna be real. It is more than that, but it's not a lot. But, you know, I want to try to do at least something more with this channel. And with that, you know, after Route 9 comes out and I get the gameplay videos out and whatnot, gonna be another big video where I'm gonna walk through literally the entirety of Loomian Legacy and just kind of talk about things that I would like to see added, changed, whether it be environments, new areas, new structures, new Loomians, things I want to see in the reworked old routes. I have too many ideas, so many ideas. I want to yap about them. But I feel like it's kind of pointless to yap about the reworked old routes right now when we don't even have Route 9 yet. So I'll get that video put together at some point. You know, there's yet another thing, you know, oh, we're delaying everything till after Route 9. Well, that video's not coming out until after Route 9. Anyway, acting like anybody cares about. But yeah, I have a bunch of other videos planned aside from Loomian Legacy, you know, Tales of Tenorio. I don't really know what's going on over there anymore, but, you know, whenever Alpha Grove Reloaded comes out, I'll probably make a gameplay video on that because there is a couple new Tenorians there, and maybe I'll do a Yap Session on it. I don't know. I don't know if I actually made that clear or not, but, like, you know, ever since I've been doing the discussions on, like, Roblox events and things, and then I did one on Tales of Tenorio, like, that's kind of going to become the norm. I don't know. Again, I just want to do more with this channel. I love yapping, and I want to express my feelings. I want to give my thoughts on things. You know, I don't think one little guy's opinions is going to change the whole structure of a game or do anything. But, you know, it is nice to share your thoughts and criticize things, you know, so long as you're not being, like, extremely harsh and just being unnecessarily rude. But, yeah, there's probably going to, after Route 9 comes out, there's going to be a yapping session for that, going over my thoughts and do I think it was worth the wait, yada yada. And then there's going to be the reworked old routes discussion, and then there's going to be plenty of other videos. I'm going to be making videos on non-creature capture game content, like, you know, Koi versus Akon 2026. I'm definitely going to be making videos on that. There's going to be, at minimum, there's going to be 6 videos on that. So if you are getting tired of the creature capture game content, there's something to look forward to if you want a breath of fresh air. And then, yeah, whenever Aliens comes out, of course, there's going to be a bunch of videos on that. And then Dreggodyne Destiny that got revived, and now it's known as Vitian Voyage or Vitian Voyage. I don't know how you pronounce that, actually. You know, I'm looking forward to that one, but God knows, who knows when that one's coming out, because that pretty much just started. That's not going to be this year at all. I would be shocked. Yeah, me personally, I do think there's a lot of great things going on in the creature capture game community. It's just the fact that we can't play any of it. And I don't really think that's that big of a deal, you know? But admittedly, that's probably just me, because I have other things to do in my life. I'm a 22-year-old man. I'm going to be 23 next month, for crying out loud. I've got more important things to be doing with my life. I can't be so busy and stressed over a Roblox Pokemon bootleg. You know, I got other things to distract myself. I have other hobbies and things. I am a big fucking weeb. In case you didn't know that, I watch like 50 to 60 anime on average every season. I have nothing but free time on my hands. I have a problem. I need to get a job. But anyway, yeah, I could not care less about how long things take. I want things to take long. I want things to be polished. I want things to not be churned out just to meet some like quota or whatever. But, you know, maybe that's just me, and it probably is, because most people, you know, they be complaining all the time. But I do unironically think, I don't know if Route 9 is going to actually, like, save Loomian Legacy. I do think, though, when Elions comes out, I believe that there's going to be a lot of interest in the creature capture game genre. You're going to have people playing Elions and maybe beating it or completing it, like, fully. And then, you know, they get a little tired of it. Maybe they want to try something else. And so they see, like, what other games are there? And it's like, oh, you got Loomian Legacy. You got Tales of Tenorio. You got even Doodle World, even though I don't play that game. But, you know, it is there. So I do think Elions could unironically revive just the whole genre. As people will find that game, they'll play it and get interested in other games on this platform and see, like, oh, if this is what Elions can do, if this is what Roblox can do with creature capture games, what about the other ones? So I do think there will actually be, like, something of an increase in players there. It's just a matter of, will Route 9 get people enticed enough to come back? Will it get new players enticed to actually check out the game this time? I have no idea. Ironically, I think the reworked old routes is going to end up doing that, because it'll actually have something for the new players, because, you know, the early game of Loomian Legacy is pretty outdated. I mean, this game came out in, like, what, 2019? I think it was 2019. Yeah, 2019, I'm pretty sure. So, it's pretty outdated, and I do think if Route 9 doesn't do much, I think the old routes getting reworked will definitely do something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm still genuinely excited about this genre. I'm still active in this community. Like, sure, I don't upload videos. I don't do that. I do not upload videos, I know. But I'm still active when it comes to, like, the community, and I'll be yapping about random theories and other stuff. I don't see myself, frankly, ever quitting, but especially, like, certain, you know, Loomian Legacy, Tales of Tenorio, probably Elions, I don't know. Like, if I've been playing a game for more than, like, a year, if I've been, like, getting really into it, I have, like, a commitment issue where it is really hard for me to drop things. So I don't think I would ever drop Loomian Legacy, Tales of Tenorio, or whatever, even if I wanted to, because I've just wasted too much time on these games, and I don't want to have that be a true waste and just quit. I want to stick through with this. I will stand here on this sinking ship. It's raining eggs now. Anyway, I will stand here on this sinking ship, and I will die with it. I don't care. Like, obviously, yes, I want Route 9. I want it now. I want Deltarune Chapter 5 too. I want 3D mod. You know, there's plenty of things that I want in life, you know, I can't lie. But, you know, it is what it is. It's just patience, and I've got other things in my life to distract me. I think I've already said this before. You know, that's the beauty of not having a script for these things, is I'm just repeating myself. But I've got other things, and other things that also provide me with entertainment and excitement and hype and joy and even sadness and tears. I don't know, but like I don't really need Loomian Legacy to always be here, you know? Maybe that sounds a little harsh, like I just don't care about the game or something, which is absolutely not true. You know, I want to see this game be successful. I want to see this game become the next Steal a Brain Rot, although I don't think it's ever going to get that big, but would be cool if it did. Would be really cool if it did. I can imagine walking into a Walmart and seeing plushies and figurines and cards like that. That would be incredible. That would be awesome. I would love that. But that's probably not going to happen for a very long time. Maybe it might not ever happen just in general, which is a little unfortunate. especially because the only reason Pokemon is as big of a success as it is has a lot to do with the marketing and the toys and all that stuff. Honestly, it has hardly anything to do with the games. Obviously, the games are very successful, but the toys, dear God, that is where all the money is. And unfortunately, with a Roblox game, it is very, very hard to get like a toy brand or anything to work with. So, you know, very difficult to get your name out there when you're only stuck on this platform and you can't like branch out and just be in a random store and a kid sees a cute little creature that they like and think, oh, what's this game? And then they check out the game and then it's like, oh wow, look at that. So yeah, I don't know if these games will ever receive like worldwide success, but you know, I think for what it is, for a Roblox game that's like actually a game and not some mini game thing like stealing brain rots or growing gardens, like an actual game with a story and characters and narrative and environment, whatever, I do think, personally, I don't think the game's dead. If you look at every other creature capture game, I'd say it's fairly dead, other than Doodle World, I guess. Or wait, did I say? If you look at every other creature capture game, I'd say they're dead, just to be blunt. But Loomian Legacy and honestly throw Doodle World in there, I like the only two creature capture games so far that I see they have like a really active community and are interacting on like all of the social medias, like everywhere, just making fan art. Despite the fact the game hasn't been updated with like new content and story in like 2 years, and yet people are still making fan art of these characters and whatnot. Like, I say we have a very strong, dedicated community, a very toxic one, might I add, but you know, every time there's like some big update, I do think Route 9, it might top 10k players. Maybe that is a way too optimistic, but I think it could happen. I don't know. If not, 5k, I don't know, I could probably pull off 5k. Honestly, it just pulls that off normally sometimes. There'll be an event going on and it can pull off over 5k, so I don't know. But yeah, for all I know, this will probably be the last Loomian Legacy video for a little while once again. Because I don't know what else they can really do, you know? Because I don't think they're going to drop Luminami, because that just doesn't really make sense to be celebrating the community and while everyone's just waiting for Route 9 and all the devs are busy working on that. You know, it doesn't really make sense. But so I don't think we're going to get Luminami. I don't know. Realistically, I feel like Route 9 should come out before Halloween does. I don't think they're going to end up doing that. But if we still don't have Route 9 before Halloween, maybe we'll end up getting a very simple Halloween event. I don't know, maybe there'll be like one new reskin, or maybe there'll just be a bunch of new returning reskins again. Maybe a collaboration with another game, I don't know. But yeah, it is kind of funny to think about. I've pretty much already completed this event and got everything that I'm interested in, and now I'm back to having nothing to do in this game for God knows how long, so that's great. But all that matters is I will be here no matter what. I'll be here 3 years later if that's how long it takes. I will be here, and I will be equally as excited for Route 9, even if it comes out 3 years from now. Route 9 could come out next week, and I would be very excited. But Route 9 could come out in 3 years from now, and I would still be very excited, assuming I'm not dead by then. Because a lot can happen in 3 years, especially in the situation that I'm in. But yeah, if I'm not dead, I'd be excited, you know, I don't really... And also, if I'm not busy, my God, in 3 years, I'd be 26. I would be 26. Dear God. Oh boy. Anyway, I think I've mostly yapped about everything. I don't know. I didn't really script this bit. I'm literally this is just off the cuff, off the top of my head. There's probably other things I want to talk about that I'm forgetting. I don't know. I just wanted to yap. It's been a while since I've done a little yap, well, actually, I guess I did a little yap with the Tales of Tenorio Direct. But honestly, I didn't feel like that was much of a... I don't know. I just wanted to talk, because I feel like, especially in this community, there's a lot of negativity that gets spread around. There's a lot of just people saying this and that, saying they're going to quit the game, saying this game sucks, oh, the community sucks, blah, blah, everything sucks. We're all vacuums. But, I don't know, it's like I'm acting like I'm some messiah over here. I'm some savior. Like, oh, I try to be the positive light in this. Who gives a... But I do try to be something of a positive thing in this community. I do try to look at the bright side on things, which is ironic because in the real life, I'm a lot more of like, I wouldn't say a pessimist, but a lot more of a realist. I'm not really much of an optimistic person, but when it comes to things that are just kind of like silly and stupid, you know, like a Roblox game, I'm just a lot more optimistic. I don't really care. I'll wait around. I'll be as hopeful as can be, even if things look very dire. You know, like the fact that we haven't had a Roblox event since Halloween. God, Geometry Dash, we thought we were going to get 2.211 or 2.21 at some point, not long after 2.2, and we're still waiting for that. And you know, we waited 7 years for 2.2 in general, so you know, that's one thing. I've waited 7 years for Geometry Dash 2.2. I can wait a lot less than that just to get a route in Loomian Legacy. Frankly, I don't care. And then there's 3D Mario. Don't even that. It's been almost 10 years. It's been almost 10 years since 3D Mario. I don't even know what I'm yapping about anymore. I've been recording for almost an hour now. I don't even know how much of this is actually going to end up in the video. But hey, if you actually stuck around for the yapping session, thanks for listening to me yap. I don't know why people like listening to me talk. I don't know why. I find my voice annoying as hell, but apparently people like it. Apparently people like hearing me yap about random nonsense. And ironically, I appreciate that because I do actually enjoy doing this, but especially being someone who's very like a lot of social anxiety, but also like partly antisocial. I have no idea what I am, to be honest. You know, it's nice to every once in a while just kind of yell out loud because I have to do that so my voice actually gets picked up, but you know, just yapping about things and knowing that this is going to reach a bunch of people, even if, like, sure, I'm not getting like millions of views, but you know, it's something. Helps you break out of your shell a little bit, which is definitely nice. You know, I don't want to be not making videos for like months and then I just kind of forget how to record. That would be awkward. But anyway, I think I'm gonna finally shut the hell up now, and I'll see you again. I have no idea. I will at least see you on July 15th for Acon 20. Oh shoot, my battery's dying. Okay, well, good timing. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you at the least for Acon 2026 by Studio Coivers. You know, I'm gonna keep promoting the hell out of that game because I want that game to do well. Definitely not because I contributed for it or contributed to it. Definitely not. Like actually though, I just want to see the game be successful. I'm really, you know, what am I saying? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think I said that in the last video, and I'm gonna say it again here. There will at least be something in July if nothing ends up happening, and it's gonna be a lot of videos. Probably way too many videos, but you know. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. So yeah, see you again next time.